Good morning. It's Tuesday, November 24th. Got a couple days ahead there. Thanks again for watching this morning. 2 days we're going to have Thanksgiving. And this Thanksgiving, I think it's especially important for us to remember why we have Thanksgiving. I've heard it referred to in some ways as a distinctly American holiday. It's something that is celebrated many places across the world, but the origination of the Thanksgiving Day, the one we have now, is an American tradition from American history, because the people who were grateful, giving thanks to God under incredibly difficult circumstances as they began life on this continent. But they were thankful to God that they were free to do what God made them to do, to worship them in a way that they thought was right before him. The day really wasn't made official. There was a proclamation of Thanksgiving by George Washington, but then the fourth Thursday was set by Franklin Roosevelt in his administration to help retailers out during the Depression, so that the fifth Thursday so that Thanksgiving didn't fall on the last Thursday of November, but on the 4th, giving more time for folks to be able to make money in the Christmas season. But now we're going to have the opportunity to move beyond the immediate benefits of Thanksgiving to the eternal perspective of Thanksgiving. And that eternal perspective is that we are always in a position of thanks because God is being gracious to us. We're about to be tested as a country. Are we going to be a fear-based country or a Thanksgiving-based country? I think what you've seen over at least the last year, is that we are responding primarily to fear. This election was certainly driven by fear. Fear the other side would win, fear of the opposing beliefs, fear of the injustice, fear of what is justice, what isn't justice, fear of losing rights, fear of not keeping rights or gaining rights. And we have pretty much been fueled by fear. And again, that allows me to ask one of my favorite questions: how's that working out for us? And it's not. Because a fear-driven people cannot look inside for strength, because we need to look inside for strength. The problem is, if I look inside for strength, I'm a mess. But then when I understand that the kingdom of God is the kingdom of the heart, and it's within, because of the reign and rule and sacrifice and death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, I now have hope. Because my hope in the kingdom of God is not dependent upon all the external things I see going on around me. There are going to be more threats to what we call freedom, more challenges. The thinking seems to have evolved that the Supreme Court and the rulings of the Supreme Court have actually come to replace the Constitution. So now whatever the Supreme Court says in terms of the popular view and what most people think, the Supreme Court is the Constitution. But that's not what we're based on. And just as we can fall off the path thinking that way about government, we could surely fall off the path by thinking that way about God. My circumstances are not the evidence of the faithfulness of God. His word is the evidence of that. His commitment to me is that. That is why I always can have Thanksgiving. And that's what I want to leave you with this morning. Let's extricate ourselves from a culture of fear and embrace the culture of gratitude and thanksgiving, because we know that God, he reigns. His kingdom rules. It rules within and it rules everywhere else. Jesus Christ is King. He's not worried by all that's happening around the world. He's bringing it all to be, so honor can be brought to his name and the name of his Father. Thanksgiving or fear? Gratitude or contentment? That's the true spirit of Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here, and Lord willing, we'll catch up tonight. Lord bless you this day. Bye-bye.